brand is a promise about how you perceive yourself as a company, and branding is how you perceive and make that promise to your customers. Today, we're going to look into how 90 approaches branding work and how we use that in execution for a client of ours, Querencia, a real estate development company down in Cabo.
So our first step was to really immerse ourselves in Querencia and in the surrounding area just to get a feel for what's real so that we could really understand the truth that would become the foundation of our brand promise. So our team took a 3-day trip down to Querencia just to get a feel for things. We talked to some residents, we interviewed some employees, we even checked out some of the local competition, and we found that being hands-on and on-site for as much of that process as possible was really crucial.
And really next we decided to really think about how that narrative is being perceived. So instead of just going through the deep diving of looking into the marketplace, evaluating websites, other brands, other competition, we really wanted to talk to the homeowners and really see what the actual people are saying about Querencia. And when we thought about how that matched up with that perception to reality, we found out that that wasn't the case. The homeowners were thinking it more as a simplified version of a glorified golf resort, and we wanted to make it something more. And that's really where the branding execution came in for us to really execute that in a unique and awesome way.
So having all this insight really allowed us to define a brand promise that brought the perception of Querencia in line with its reality. So what that meant for the brand was, we chose colors that were borrowed from the surrounding landscape to sort of root the property in Cabo. We used photography that featured real homeowners interacting with the property, and we used language that sort of gave these human characteristics to Querencia to bring to light that feeling of connectedness and depth that is so palpable when you're on site. And what that did for us was it let us show that Querencia is an experience. It's a home for people who seek a deeper significance in their life to connect with one another. So having all that information let us bring that to light in the brand.
And creating that experience and really bringing that brand to life, we were able to make Querencia something very powerful and popular in the Cabo area. It was something that the locals and the homeowners could be very proud about and stand behind, but then also it is the direct perception that we wanted to show that their friends, their families, and themselves can be very proud about. Cheers!